وفيك بارك.
I have a question, so I can read in English.
It's okay. It's okay for me. From where you come, first of all?
Alban.
Okay. It means that you don't speak German language or you don't speak it properly.
None at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Ammar.
حياك الله يا عمار.
I have a question about a friend of mine. So he's asking for a sister.
To marry.
No. This sister, in the time of Jahiliyyah, she didn't know anything about Islam or something like this. And then she married a guy. But this guy, of course, he knows nothing about Islam.
But he is Muslim from origin.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the same country.
He doesn't practice Islam.
Doesn't practice Islam. Okay. And then the thing is that the sister now, Allah guided her, and now she prays and she understands everything, and she wants to practice everything.
Okay.
And also she wants to put hijab also. But the problem is with the husband, because he's not convinced about Islam. He says, of course, he's a God, of course, everything, Islam and everything, but he's not convinced about Quran. He's not rejecting anything from Quran or something, but he doesn't pray.
He's not practicing.
He's not practicing.
He believes in Quran, he believes in God, he believes that there's a prophet, but he doesn't practice, he doesn't pray, he doesn't fast.
Exactly.
Okay.
But the thing is, for example, the sister wants to put hijab and he
prevents her.
Yeah.
Where they live? Where do they live?
In Switzerland.
Okay.
So the thing is now, what should
the sister do? Do they have children?
Yes, they have children.
Okay. I advise her to remain with her husband. She married him at the time of Jahiliyyah. She has been as well in Jahiliyyah time. That's why she must be patient and try to make da'wah with him, sometimes in a good way, sometimes a little bit, trying to make him understand that it will not be working if she practices and he doesn't practice. This is the first step, speaking and give him time. The second step, the things which he doesn't allow her to practice, she must make it clear for him that I will practice it. I will practice it. I will wear hijab. I will pray. I will read Quran. And even if you don't want, because this is something compulsory, this is the order of God. And the order of God for me has more value as your own order. I obey you, I love you, I'm with you, but if God asks me that, I have to do what God asks me and continue doing well with him, trying to advise him till a certain time, let's say 1 year. And she should as well, if he doesn't respond, to involve some people close to them, whether if they belong to the family or friend of them, to try always not to let any matter that he says later, but you didn't advise me, you didn't speak to me, you didn't ask me, you didn't. So she tries all of this, and if all of this did not work, she must be very honest with him and tell him clearly, I cannot live with you in this way. Whether you practice, because you are Muslim, from origin, you are not converted, you are a Muslim by birth. So whether you practice and help me to practice, or we will peacefully separate from each other. If he insists I advise, because they have children, to give him some more time. Because actually, because he is originally Muslim, he will look at her, at the family, the children. He will not be accepting to be divorced and to separate himself from the family. I think he will accept that, even if he accepts that as act of hypocrisy, first of all. But within the time, practicing, it will be like custom, habit, and little bit by little bit, he will do it from his heart. If with all this he didn't, then I advise her to separate from him, but don't divorce. Even let some time, because it's other problem. She divorces herself from him, and what will she do? If she says, I will not marry, I will take care of my children. I have 2 children, and I will take care of them. Say, okay, whether you are divorced or not. Remain with your children, raise them up, take care of them, and let the time says its word. And if you would decide to marry, to remarry, then you have to support the consequence. Because normally men do not accept the children from other men. It's the nature. Even if it's not good, it's not Islamic, but she will suffer, the children will suffer, and almostly this will be ending with the second divorce. What she will do, and maybe she get pregnant and another children, will she remarry again? Remarry? It will be very complicated. That's why, if from gestures he's a good person, good educated person, even if he doesn't practice, he will come to practicing. But if he is a bad person from the start, this is something else.
Also, I want to say some other things. He never says don't pray or don't tell the kids to not pray or anything like this, but he's against the hijab. This is the only thing he's against.
Okay,
It has nothing to do with the prayer, nothing to do with
she must put her hijab. She doesn't have to obey him, but remain a good wife. This is very important, because he will see that it's just because she wants to obey God, she wears her scarf, hijab. But she remained like a good wife. Look, I don't have a problem with you. I am wearing hijab because God made it compulsory for me. I have to put hijab. But I'm not against you. I love you. I respect you. I do everything. But this, which related to God, this is untouchable. I cannot. I'm so sorry, I cannot. I think normally every normal person, even if he not a religious person, likes that the wife be a religious one, because he knows that he will be protected, his honor will be protected, his children will be good educated, because the wife is a religious one, a good one. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless her and guide him to the right way. Ameen ya Rabbi.